Hello and welcome to Explore My England. Today we're in Bristol Docks.
Obviously we were all like...
Bristol is a city situated in the southwest of England. Its regenerated harbourside, which is the focus of our film today, is only a short walk from the city centre and is easily accessible by car or train. So today Bristol Docks is a hive of activity, but not commercial anymore. It's all about leisure, and you can see behind me bars, cafes, loads of things for people to do, and it's a wonderful place to be on a sunny day like this. As you can see, there are plenty of things for the family to enjoy, and there are an amazing mix of independent shops and boutiques on this popular harbourside. You can find jewellery, gifts, clothing and specialty foods among the districts. There are some very well appointed residential properties if a life by the waterside appeals to you. Some are situated in the old quays with superb views of all the activity in the harbour. Coming into view on the left of your screen is a replica of the famous ship the Matthew, which in June 1497 sailed from Bristol with Venetian captain John Cabot, landing in Newfoundland off North America and claiming the land for the English crown of Henry VII. This replica ship was launched in 1996 by Lady Wills, and you can take a trip along the Avon River sailing from its berth at Prince's Wharf. Another famous transatlantic ship is also at Bristol. So one of Bristol Docks' famous attractions is the SS Great Britain, which is a steamship that was designed by Isambard Kingdom Brunel, that famous Victorian engineer, and it was designed as a passenger ship to go between Bristol and New York City. And you can see it in the background there, and you can go in and have a look, and there's a museum with it as well. As well as the wonderful sailing ship the Matthew, there are many other companies offering trips around the harbour and along the River Avon, including number 7 boat trips, Avon River cruises and the Bristol Packet boat trips, which you can see here. Time then for a quick cup of tea in one of the many pavement cafes, and then we'll have a look at the port's commercial, trading, heritage and history. Okay, so Bristol Harbour covers an area of some 70 acres, and it's very old actually. It can trace its history back to 1240, the 13th century. Yes, from 1240 to 1247, the course of the River Frome was altered to make quays and wharves, which eventually met the River Avon. By the 1300s, Bristol became the second most important port in the country, exporting woolen cloth from the Cotswolds to France, with ships returning laden with fine wines. By the mid-1400s, the port's merchants were trading and shipping goods to the Baltic states and countries in the Mediterranean and North Africa. The M-Shed Museum, alongside these cargo cranes, is home to 3,000 Bristol artefacts and stories showing Bristol's role in trade, transport, people and the arts. Admission is normally free. The 16 to 1700s saw Bristol's most infamous period, overtaking London as the #1 slaving port. African slaves were transported to the West Indies and America and sold to buy sugar, cotton and tobacco grown on the plantations. Thankfully, slavery was abolished in 1807. Both sides of this huge harbour have got plenty to look at, but what if you want to cross from one side of the dock to the other? Well, there are two main ways to get across. One is this historic and very impressive Grade 2 listed bridge known as the Prince Street Swing Bridge. It is of iron construction and was built in 1879. It is opened, as we see here, when a craft needs to pass through the harbour from its berth alongside the dock or in one of the many quays. The bridge offers easy access to Wapping Wharf from the south end of Prince Street near the Arnold Feeney Arts Centre. The bridge is normally opened once an hour, but with plenty of notice the bridge can be opened for shipping and yachts when requested. The swing bridge is operated by water hydraulic power. This is provided by the adjacent accumulator tower and engine house. This went through extensive renovation and repair work between 2015 and 2017. The bridge is now mainly used for pedestrians. One of the other ways is to jump in a boat, like the Cross Harbour Ferry.
What, cash?
The ferry runs between Hanover Quay and the SS Great Britain and usually operates a 7-day service except on Christmas Day. Once aboard, you get some great views across the harbour, and it saves a great amount of time when the alternative is walking the long way round. The ferry runs on an on-demand basis and not to a set timetable, but as you can see, during the summer months, things can get quite busy on the little ferry.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, Joy. Cheers, my friend. Thank you.
Of course, you can always get across the harbour under your own steam if you've got the energy. So that's it from Bristol Docks today. Don't forget to check out our website, Explore My England, and check out some of the links below as well. We'll see you next time.